Argument turns deadly, and it appears two children were watching it all unfold.
Wixom police say a woman shot her boyfriend at the Meadowwood Park Apartments near 12 Mile and Grand River. We broke the news of the domestic tragedy this afternoon with a push alert from WXYZ.com.
7 investigator Jonathan Carlson's live in Wixom with what he found out about this. Jonathan?
Guys, let me begin by stepping out of the way to show you the apartment complex where this started. You can still see police guarding the scene right there. Police say a woman in her 30s shot her 21-year-old boyfriend in the face while children looked on. Who those kids belong to, police aren't yet saying, but they were unharmed and are in police custody. This quiet apartment complex off 12 Mile and Grand River in Wixom, shattered by violence.
I rushed to the door to get out. That's when the paramedic and the cops were like, "Get back in, lock the door, lock the door."
This next-door neighbor heard fighting before the gunfire.
I heard a loud scuffle. It just kept going. Bang, bang. I didn't know what it was. It was so loud that I didn't know where it was coming from.
She worried she might become a casualty, too.
Those bullets could have come through, right through my wall, and I'll be dead now.
The circumstances are still under investigation, but something apparently drove the woman living here to shoot her boyfriend dead, and with disregard for the young kids inside. She was quickly taken into custody and will remain nameless until arraignment. The victim died at the hospital.
We are treating this as a homicide scene. Our thoughts and prayers go out to the family members and friends of the person that died in this horrible incident. The detectives from Wixom Police were working methodically, slowly, thoroughly. We are going to obtain a search warrant for the residents behind us, and we're going to seek the assistance of, we've already sought the assistance of the Oakland County Forensic Laboratory.
Investigators are also looking into call logs to see their history of responding to domestic calls here, if any. And investigators tell me that this investigation isn't cut and dry. Sources saying that the woman was actually the one that called 911, and she didn't apparently put up a fight when officers arrived, so it's unclear if she's going to essentially claim that maybe this was self-defense or if this was in fact cold-blooded murder. That's something that investigators are going to try to determine as they interview the woman down at the police station and as this investigation continues, guys. As for the name of the victim, that is not yet being released until all of the family members are notified. We're live in Wixom. I'm Jonathan Carlson, 7 Action.
Jonathan, you talked to a neighbor who was worried about bullets coming through the walls. You showed a picture of a broken window. Did bullets leave that apartment?
Yeah, you know, a lot of bullets flew and it shattered one of the windows here. Luckily, nobody outside was hurt. None of the neighbors hurt, none of the other residents around here. There's a lot of kids that have been running around all afternoon, so thankfully nobody else was hurt, including those 2 kids that were inside at the time of the shooting.
That's certainly the good news. Hopefully those kids will be okay, especially after seeing such violence right in front of their faces.
Thank you. Jonathan Carlson reporting live from Wixom tonight.
All right.